to provide the steps on how to enter data and also how to validate the data. We go now to the DHIS instance, and the process of entering data is simply a matter of accessing the data entry application. You do so by going to the apps icon at the top of the DHIS page. And when you click that icon, you see that data entry is one of the applications. You select it by clicking on it. And then once that opens up, you will find a screen that should look something like this. To the left-hand side is the hierarchy that would normally contain all the entities you're working with. There might be service delivery points, or there might be health facilities. The DHIS calls this organizational units. You have to select the one that's relevant for you by navigating to it. In this case, we're going to use Askira Health Center. And then you select your data set. For the purposes of the GNC website or GNC instance, there are quite a few data sets. For this demo, we're going to use management of severe acute malnutrition inpatient. Once you select that, then select the period, then all the categories that you need to work with: agency name, funding partner, IP. Is it a fixed or temporary site? Is the site functional or not? What type of beneficiaries would you be working with? Refugees or non-refugees? And then is it a camp or not? Once all this is selected, then your data entry form should be available in front of you. And once you see this form, it's just a matter of pushing the numbers in. You normally have these numbers on your data collection form. And once you've done all of this, then you run validation. There's a small error here, but that's not a problem. Once you run the validation, that should normally give you the errors or not. There's also, you can run validation in two forms. You can run it for captured data, or you can run it for existing data. In that instance, you have to go to the data quality. Pardon me while my page loads. Literally can't see it. I mean, it's so brilliantly struck, and that guy's just got so much ability. And I mentioned about could he do it like he crosses the ball, and that's the answer. Yes. And then running validation is a question of going to your geography and then selecting the time for which you want to validate. So let us do this for a couple of months, April 1, for instance, to maybe September 30th. And click on validate. It's a straightforward process. Yes. And this is what the report looks like. From here, you download it and analyze it and make the corrections as necessary.